Hello. Today I'd like to make a short SolveSpace tutorial which was prompted by a video I watched on YouTube where someone used a lathe to manually machine a cylinder with a rounded end, and they calculated the tool path by using a CAD tool. It was interesting because SolveSpace is uniquely suited to do such a job. The part is simple, just a 20mm diameter cylinder with a rounded end with a 14mm diameter. And the way to calculate the tool path uses a function which I rarely see mentioned in tutorials, but extremely useful. Here is what I'll do. I'll make a construction line. In the bottom left hand corner you can see my clicks as I work. Using shortcuts in SolveSpace is extremely useful and makes you work fast. Follow in the bottom. I'll make a datum point on this line, and I'll make the point coincide with the rounded piece of the part and also coincide with this circle. Now this starts moving a bit. I can make these 2 points coincide and make this line horizontal. Okay, so this circle essentially becomes the tool, and as I move this line you can see the tool following and always becoming remaining tangent with the rounded section of the part. I can set the tool diameter to 10, just as it was in the tutorial. And now comes the interesting part. I can set an angle between this line and the normal here. And then this supplementary thing helps also here. And here is the angle. As you can see, as I move the point, I'll make it reference for a short second. The angle changes, so it's 90 degrees here and 0 degrees up here. I will make the angle again valid, and I'll set it to 90 degrees. And now comes the interesting part. Here is the angle. I select this point. I say Analyze, Trace Point. If I make the angle reference for now, as I move the selection, you can see the point tracing a path. And then when I hit Stop Tracing, it will ask me to save a CSV file with the coordinates that this point visited. This will be enough in general, but it's not precise, so I'll cancel this for now. I'll make the angle again 90 degrees and not reference. Oops, not 80, 90. And then I'll start tracing, select the point again, start trace point, and then here is the cool thing, step dimension. I need to select a dimension. I select the angle, I say step dimension, and here starting angle 90, ending angle 0 degrees. How many steps do I want? 20, for example. You can make them as many as you want. And step dimension now. You saw what happened? It automatically animated the angle from 90 to 0 degrees, and the point traced paths with a path with very regular steps, 20 steps between 0 and 90 degrees. And then now if I say stop tracing and I save this as a CSV file, you can see that inside the CSV file, here it is, I have a selection of points. Let me show you. 20 points with coordinates, almost 0 and 15 millimeters, X, Y, and Z, of course, but it's not interesting in this case. And these are the coordinates which one can use to manually lathe this rounded corner. So with this feature, SolveSpace is extremely well suited for doing work like that. As you can see, if I go back to the 3D model and allow the angle to be a reference so I can move it, even here I can move this and see how the tool follows the shape of the rounded end of the cylinder. So this is a very useful feature in my opinion, and also rarely mentioned. Thanks for watching, and see you again.